Hi guys, you're welcome to this channel. My name is Faith. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so much. God bless you. And you are welcome to dealing with your fears. And on this episode today, I have your favorite girl.
That's how we roll.
Okay, now I have your favorite girl with me, Bukunmi Oluwasina.
Talkshow. Hi guys. Hello, how you doing?
You're looking good.
Thank you.
So we have just two simple questions for you to answer on this episode.
Okay.
Are you ready to answer a question?
Sure.
Okay. So the first question is, what is the greatest fear that you have experienced in life?
Greatest fear. I would say, um, okay. I used to grow out of my fear, so gradually, when I'm done with a fear, like I create another fear for myself. Like life is based on stages. So
Yes.
the fear you used to have when you were a teenager is different from the one you have when you are an adult.
Yes.
But my greatest fear as an adult has been how I was going to settle down and have a family of my own, and it wouldn't affect my career, and my career wouldn't affect my family. I was going to be able to balance everything because left to me, if I wasn't into entertainment, I would have been married and have kids. Let me say 2 years ago, because I'm a lover of family and kids. Everybody knows I like it and all of that. But considering the kind of profession I found myself, it's a time consuming one. You Even when I wasn't even married, it was just me alone. I had that time for myself and time to call my loved ones on the phone, check upon them. So I've always wondered how it was going to look like now having a family, being responsible for my children, being there for my husband, and doing family functions, and still be able to put things together in my career and stay on top of my game. So it has always been my fear. That has always been my fear.
And I think a lot of women experience this. If you, it's not an easy job to succeed as a mother or father, but we are talking about women now. It's not an easy job to. It takes a lot of hard work to succeed as a mother, to succeed even as a wife, and succeed in your career. You choose to do something. All of these areas of life, they are demanding.
Yeah.
And yes, you have to put all of you into being a mother, put all of you into being a wife, and put all of you into
Into your
what you
career.
do. So it can be really challenging. I understand that. So my second question is going to be, what are you doing to deal with this fear, or what have you done to deal with the fear?
It's going to be what have you done, because I'm no longer scared of it already. So
The reason why I said that is because we have to. It's not like we have finished raising the children. You
yeah,
are
yeah,
still in the process.
yeah.
You get married. Being a
Sometimes
mother is a continuous assignment.
sometimes you don't understand, or you don't know how powerful you are until you face your fear.
Fear,
Then
yeah.
you realize that this thing I've always been scared of is not even worth being scared of. So it's no longer a fear for me, because I'm in it already, and I can see how it goes. I can fathom, like I can see the picture already. Unlike when I was not even involved, like I was not married, I was not planning to be a family person yet. So now that I'm a family person, I could have a taste of how it's going to look like in some years to come. So
Like you're already in it now. All
yes,
you
I
can
can
think of
feel
now is
myself.
improvement. Like what can
Yes,
I
yes.
improve? What can I
So
improve?
maybe another fear is going to come. But how I was able to overcome it is the fact that I realized that time changes everything.
Yes.
And
That's true.
sometimes what we plan for our lives may not be God's plan for our lives.
True.
So if we keep believing that we are in charge of our life schedule, we can decide where we want to do this and decide where we want to do that. What if time doesn't permit it? Apart from that, I've realized that there is a verse in the Bible that says that no one receives a thing unless God give
Has
it.
given it, yeah.
So even if you decide not to get married and have kids because of your career, if your career is going to be a wreck, it's going to be a wreck, and there's
That's
nothing
it.
you will do about it, because
That's a word for somebody.
nobody stays the same way forever.
Yeah.
It is just the grace of God. Apart from your hard work, there are a lot of people who are hardworking and they are just still there. They're where they used to be, and there are some people that it's just the grace of God. So I was scared of how money was going to come in, flow in continuously, because if you're going to be a family person, you have to try to reschedule your time when you're going to be there for your kids and husband and some part of your family members, and then put the time for work aside. Unlike when you were still single, that all the time is based on
Your
your
work.
work. Now, having the sense and the feeling of you being responsible for people around you, like your child, your husband, takes you into another realm, another stage in your life. For you to be able to take care of your child, take care of your home, and still hold on to your career and do good, you are stronger than you think of.
Yeah.
It builds your strength psychologically, like without you even knowing it. Like you can hold on to too many things at a time. Apart from that, I realized that sometimes they say it in Yoruba. Let me say it in Yoruba. Ibi tá máa fojú sí ọ̀nà lè má gbàbẹ̀. When I was pregnant, I made more money than when I was still on the street
Hustling.
hustling from one location to the other. Because at the time I was pregnant, as at that time, I took a break. Meanwhile, I got to some months before I decided to take a break. I can't be going up and down before. So, but the break I took gave me enough time to think about my forthcoming project, write better scripts with different ideas and storylines. Apart from that, check my social media whatever to reply people's messages. Then I saw a lot of brands who have reached out to me for me to influence their brands, since that I never had the time to check. So I had enough time to, reply text messages and, work with those people. And I was just every week, every month, I had the money coming in without me even jumping from one place to the other. I got my scripts ready for my next productions, and I had enough time to even plan my own life apart from the normal work and everything. So I thought to myself that, what if I had been thinking in the past that, okay, maybe it's not my time. And I also realized in my process of, pregnancy, preparation for being a mother and all of that, I realized that the older you grow as a lady, the least, a bit less, I don't know how to put that one, chances you have to conceiving and
As getting pregnant.
getting pregnant. So as you grow as a lady, as a woman, as a girl, the chances of you getting pregnant or having a child starts
Get
reducing.
reducing, yeah.
So I realized that time waits for no one. So I was happy that I made that decision, and the fear wasn't there anymore, because it's something you like. For me, it's something I already overcome.
Like
So
there's this word that I even hear people say, like once people say it around, and I'm sure a lot of people must have read it online or somewhere, that the best way to attack your fear is to start. That thing that you're afraid of, will I be able to do this? Will I be able to handle this? Will I be able to succeed in this? Just start first. The moment you start, every other thing will just begin to fall in place. You get to know the next thing to do. People that you never even thought would be able to help, will be of help, will start coming up to say, oh, what's the next thing? How can we help? How can we come in? So the whole essence, thank you so much for the answers, and I hope that somebody out there has been encouraged. The best way to deal with your fear, the first step at dealing with your fear, is to start. Whatever you are afraid of, just take the first step. Trust me, every other thing will follow. And that's the essence of this episode, just to encourage you to give you strength to do the things that you are afraid of doing, to start the things that you are afraid of starting. I hope this blesses somebody. I pray that you get the help that you need. Thank you so much. God bless you. And thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.
Bye.
Bye.